Hi and welcome back to my channel for a new art journaling video. Today I'm playing in my Arteza Art Journal and I'm using the gouache paints from Arteza. I have already reviewed them in other videos and I really enjoy working with them. They are super pretty and it's much fun, especially for an art journal. I am not a gouache artist and I have no knowledge about the properties gouache paints should have, but I love to use them in my art journal. I'm working on a page that has already some paints on it. It's from the other spread on the right side. There is a video linked up in the info box to this process. And I had some leftover paint and I decided to put it on the left side, and this is what I'm starting with today. I'm applying the paints just intuitively. It's kind of a mental relief. I think it calms me down to put paint on a page. What I love about gouache paints is that you can use them like acrylics and you get the look of acrylics a little bit. And at the same time you can use them like watercolors and you get more of a watercolor look. Of course they are not transparent as watercolors are, and they are not permanent as the acrylics are, so you have to decide what you like the most. I will speed up the process a little bit just to avoid the video gets too long. I'm going in with a stencil. This one is a mandala stencil from Stencil Girl and it's recently one of my favorites. And I use white gesso with a sponge to create the texture. I am so in love with this background and it was really hard to decide what to do with it, and finally I will cover up almost everything of it, and I really like the result of the page, but I will keep in mind to create such a background again because I think it's so pretty, but I just hadn't any idea what to put on top. So I go in with more gesso and I apply it with a palette knife. I love the texture that this creates, and I think that looks really interesting. I will also add some scribbles with a pencil to create some more grunginess and make some marks on my page. I'm adding in some black gesso because I'm a fan of black and white on my page together with bright colors. I decide to go in with some stamping, and I'm stamping white over the black gesso, and I'm using the Memento Luxe wedding dress together with the vintage script stamp from Rubber Dance. I'm also stamping the circle from our Grungy Stuff stamp set, and I use StazOn Ink because I'm working on acrylic paint. The StazOn Ink works much better than any other ink because it dries really fast. At this stage of the process, I still wasn't sure what to add to this page, so I decided to add a little bit more pink. I really love that neon pink from the Gouache paints. When the background was dry, I adhered some strips with words. These are from the Mix a Sentiment stamp. I just stamped it to colored paper with Versamark ink and embossed it with white powder and cut it into strips. I'm adding some scribbles with a black watercolor pencil, and I dip the nib of it into water to get a deep black line. When you look to the bottom left side of my page, you can see that I have adhered a piece of leftover paper. I've cut half a circle from it and stick it to my page. The focal images on this page are the two tulips. I've colored them in with watercolor markers. I'm using a very cheap brand. It's from an action store here in Germany. And they are not the best, and I prefer to use them in my bullet journal because they don't bleed through the pages, but they are not the best to color in stamped images. But I tried it out and I think this looks really nice. I'm using a black Uni Posca marker to draw the stamps of the flowers. I also draw some leaves to my flowers and add some mark making with a white marker. I add a little bit more stamping to the bottom of my page using one of our grungy borders. This is my page for today. I hope you enjoy watching the video, and I have linked up to others that you might like to watch. I hope you see us next time. Bye!